You see how we're talking about sales the whole time. You can't talk about sales and just do sales. This is what you say to them. This is how you say it. We're going to get to language. We're going to get to much deeper rapport with human beings. First of all, though, we're going to get with the what in the world are we really trading here, which is what we're playing with now. Could you imagine? I mean, what is art? Art says, I don't have anything to do with this. Sales is an art. It's an art of interacting in such a way so that you get to new terrain for all involved. Picture Van Gogh looking at somebody else's canvas, cheating. How'd you do that? You should see my Mona Lisa. It's so much like the original, except that my eyes are more stable than those. Sales is an art. Human interaction is an art. When is the last time that human interaction stood still? Sales is a confrontation for people. It has to be a confrontation because it's about your reception of the next moment. That's a confrontation. The next moment confronts the status quo every single moment. There's only one person who can get in the way of the sale, and that's the salesperson. Because everybody else in the world wants what you're selling. You're selling presence and possibility. That's the only thing you're ever selling. That's the only product. You guys, almost nobody's ever in the present. That's what they want. And so that's the only thing you're ever selling. How's this marker going to make me more present? I mean, really. Can you perceive how this marker would make you more present?
Yeah.
Can you perceive perceive how it wouldn't?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Welcome to the land of possibilities. That's where you have to sell from. To do otherwise is to attempt to inflict some kind of painful death on somebody else. Or emotions that you don't want to feel, or attention that you don't seem to have. Look, we don't have these in inventory, but I'm selling a lot of them today. That's the I want your attention salesperson. You have a very, very, very specific economy of attention in you. This is called what you deserve. And you make absolutely constantly certain that that is balanced. And the sales context, the possibility of sales, throws this off. Now that is the generation of satisfaction right there. See it? Get it? Right there. That's the generation. You're generating satisfaction just sitting there.
I just realized this thing.
Wait. Before you sit in it just a little more. If you become aware of putting it out and that it's coming in at the same rate, you can then do something absolutely unbelievably incredible. And this is the essence of mastering attention. How about relationship? So there's a big difference here. If you are a salesperson and you go into work and you do sales, that means you only have to do sales while you're at work. But if you're in a relationship, you've got almost 24 hours a day sales. Because the phone could ring at any point in time and it could be him or her. Parents, constant sales. Constant sales. There's nothing but sales. We're going to define, for the sake of this course, we're going to define sales as dancing down to possibilities, so that you become the possibility in which the other person perceives possibilities. It's not closing them on yes, it's bringing them to the point that they can perceive possibilities and they don't land anywhere. They're in possibilities, not locked in. And the longer they're there, the greater the chance, their presence is going to show up. They will discover that they exist. The moment they land on something, the moment they exclude all other possibilities and focus on this possibility as truth or right, this is all assertionville. That's not a sale, that's death. What adversarial sales is about is limiting the other person's possibilities to one possibility. Yes. It's not what this is about. This is about bringing the person and yourself down to the point where there are all these possibilities, and then we find out what happens. In other words, it's watching, it's like in Key West where they gather to watch the sunset or sunrise or whatever they do. It's like sitting there and watching, sitting there with the client, sitting there with the lover, sitting there with whatever, and watching whatever happens happen.